5-minute trap. Pandas, 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 pandas. Good morning, pandas. Welcome to the stream. Sorry for the late start. Market just opened. We basically had this consolidation overnight, and now we're pushing up higher. We could have a strong uptrend day today. Looking at the daily chart, we have follow through on this bar that we could actually hit this trend line here. We're about to break above this yesterday's high. A lot of you guys think it's gonna be a bull trend day today. If we do break yesterday's high, I will see that as follow through, and yeah, we could potentially. But the only thing is on the daily chart. Yeah, so potential to come up here to this trend line. Good morning, guys. Sorry for the late start. We have it looks like a spiking channel of some sort. Good morning, guys. Good morning. BNZNB trading. Good morning. Vinlin. Good morning. Day trading. Good morning. Sweet Onions. Good morning. I don't think I've seen that name before. Tom Ans. Good morning. Chris Liu. Good morning. Corsi. Good morning. Wade Bignell. Good morning. Kevin Mack. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We're having a hard time breaking above yesterday's high. Strong rejection here. If we do break yesterday's high, that means we have follow through from yesterday's bar on the daily, which could lead to a strong uptrend. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Ooh. We're most likely going to break yesterday's high. I mean, strong rejection, then it comes right back up. This is going to probably burst through here. It'll be like a limit order that won't even get filled if you put it right above one tick. This is like knocking on the door on yesterday's high. What a tease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits all in one spot. I feel like it's going to break through with this bar. There it is. It's like one of those orders that you can't even get filled. If you put one tick above yesterday's high, it's one of those orders you couldn't even get filled because it will burst through it. So you would have to buy it before, so all the people are buying it right here, waiting for that to burst up. And that actually coincides with this trap here. This trap on the 10K chart. Fail second entry short. A, B, C, right? Second entry short, fail, reverses so it fails, and it bursts up with this 3. You can see a 3 here, showing that it is a failed second entry. Failed second entry here. Boom, 3. This 3, boom, explosion. I was thinking about putting an order here, but yeah, I could have traded with the 10K chart, but let's get rid of this. A little too much noise on my chart. So that means we have follow through on the daily. That's pretty I feel like that might be pretty indicative of what today might look like. You know, on your 5-minute chart, your second candle looks like this on the 5-minute. This could set the pace for the rest of the day. Your first 5-minute candle, strong bull bar ending on its high, like very strong, like surprise bar, right? Usually follow through, and this could turn to a spike in channel. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. Helps a lot if you guys scalp that like button. Since I've been back, I've been kind of you know, I think the YouTube algorithm is pushing out my video, but a lot of regular viewers. Navo says, anybody know how to fix NT chart stuck loading? I would just close it and open it back up. Jason asks, do I play chess? I enjoy chess, but I don't really play it regularly. Nor am I like very good at it. Like, chess stresses me out. It's so many things, so many like possibilities, so many moves. Follow through on the 5-minute candle. That's what we're getting here. Big strong bull bar ending on its high, follow through, and also breaking above yesterday's high. You see this gold line here? This gold line is a ledge. Many days ago. There's a ledge created here. Here there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits in the exact same spot on a $4,000 product, and I drew a gold line there because I knew it was an important spot, and lo and behold, here we are again. It's another ledge up here. So many ledges. You can see that people are buying with limit orders here, right? The market can only move like this with limit orders. So people are buying one like when it gets near. Right? So many people are like eager to buy here. They're just buying, scalping out here. Major Dave has a good point. Stresses me out playing chess, but trading, scalping doesn't. For real money doesn't. You know, trading does stress me out. Feels like an entry short here. I'd rather look for a two-leggy here. We're in a strong uptrend. Looking for a two-legged pullback. Entering a trade here on a two-leggy on this uptrend. Almost don't care what kind of bar it is. I want any bar here to give me a two-leggy. Don't even care if the candle looks like this. This trend is so strong. Easy peasy, easy money. Easy peasy, easy money. Got my scalp. Could have swung it, I guess. Swing trade would have been 2x this bar. Could have swung that. And actually, it would be one tick off the swing. So you still wouldn't be filled here. You need that one more tick up here. But most likely you're going to hit this gold line at least. But yeah, two-legged pullback, just simple. A, B, C, bread and butter, and it's been a long time. I agree with Jaden here. It's like the setup is simple, but it's just hard to find a setup where it's very good. And it's been like, you know, these are one of the trades you're like, I don't even care if I lose this. The signal bar sucks, but it's coming off the 20 MA, super strong uptrend, right? And also, the risk is not even that large. The risk is less than 3 points. So it's like a trade that I would take probably 10 out of 10 times. I drew the ABC here. A, B, C. 2 legs. You see how this candle breaks above this candle by 1 tick? That means that is right, the first entry. And now it breaks below the previous candle by 1 tick. At least by 1 tick. I'm just looking for long trades right now. But right now we're going sideways. So we'll see what happens here. You still haven't got the 2 times risk reward here. So swing traders are still stuck in this trade actually. Maybe you can take it to your advantage. Maybe you can buy limit order trades here. Buy a limit order off the 20 MA. Buy a limit order off this trend line. Pandas, be right back. Sorry about that. Okay, fine. It finally does hit the 2 times risk reward here, drawn here. There's a line. I drew a line here. It hits it here. And like I mentioned, you can buy a limit order off the 20 MA knowing that this swing trade has not yet finished. And so you're still thinking uptrend and you come in with that first entry right there. It does hit this gold line here. Well, that's the first entry, right? You can treat this like a 2-legged pullback if you wanted to, because within the bars themselves, on a smaller time frame, that might be a 2-leggy there. ready, let's go. Some people are saying you could fade this range here with the first entry. I guess you could, but I typically don't trade like that. Even if I do try to fade a range like that, I typically want to do it with a two-leggy. Fail breakdown. But in my mind, the market context makes more sense here. Strong uptrend. Balancing out the 20 MA. Still within the swing trade here. This is a fail second entry short appearing right here. Am I interested in this trade? Kind of, yeah. I'm not looking for anything long at this point. If I can get a long trade in, then even with first entries, it seems like all the first entries are working as well. I mean, if you look at the 5-minute chart, this is a 5-minute chart. It looks like, you know, it's probably indicative of what's going to be rest of the day. Strong bull trend day today. I'm interested in this fail second entry. Do not copy my trades. If we can get a double. What I mean by 20 EMA and also this trend line. Getting hit off both of them here. The risk is about 1, 2, less than 3 points currently. Now we're breaking below the trend line. I need a good signal bar here if I'm going to take this trade. Signal bar is terrible. No joy. Yeah, I want to continue this uptrend here, but with the candle that looks like this, a signal bar, I'm not interested in this trade anymore. For those wondering, this is how my trend line looks like. Guess you could technically go like this, but this makes more sense for me, right? You got like a small break here, you get a touch here, you get pretty much a test here. This signal bar is a little bit better, but now they're starting to overlap. This could be an easy long trade here, but I'm gonna sit on my pause. We do have the 20 MA saying about 20 MA, and we do have this trend line as well. Maybe I'll take it. I don't like the 3 overlapping bars though. Right, inside bar. Market's a bit confused now. Right, 3 overlapping bars now. This is when you stay away. None of them are dojis though, so but 3 overlapping bars. We do break above, creating that, right, that fail second entry short. Right, we failed to break below this pivot, so we're still in an uptrend, right, making higher highs, higher lows. With a higher low setup, I may be interested here. I just didn't like the fact that we started getting overlapping bars with the trading range indicator starting to create a trading range here. Right, when you have like 3 overlapping bars like this, the market's showing you the market's confused. The price action saying the market's a little confused here, and this is starting to become a trading range. So I'll take a higher low setup here. Higher low setup, second entry long. Do not copy my trades. Every trade here is risky. Do not copy my trades. Risk is small enough for me to take this. It's a higher low setup, second entry long. A, B, C. Right, 2 pushes down on this strong uptrend, and it's a higher low, second entry long. Do not copy my trades. Now these are starting to overlap here, overlapping bars here, overlapping bars here. It's making me this trade less desirable, but I'll take the higher low, second entry. It's just getting a little too choppy for me, right here and here. Risk is small enough for me to consider this trade, so yeah, this is too choppy. It's too choppy. It got me. Yeah. It actually creates a little too leggy right here. Creates another two-legged pullback. Small one. A, B, C. Two-legged pullback. Too choppy, but it was a higher low, second entry long there. But like I mentioned, it's choppy here. It's starting to get choppy here with some doji bars. Just got little too choppy, and it was a risky trade, like I mentioned. But the risk was small enough for me to consider that, so I didn't mind. If you notice, this is another two-legged pullback. Small one. A, B, C. Small two-legged pullback. But you almost want to look for a trap trade here at this point, right? Because this fails, you're thinking now this, you know, the market's changing here, right? This failed here where it should have made a point, but instead reverses immediately, and now, but we're clearly above the 20 MA, so you almost want to take this trade again, another attempt to go long on a strong uptrend. I'm gonna set on my pause because obviously I already got burned. Plus, not enough room to this pivot high. If we do break above, I'll probably be more interested in a trap trade here to go short for just a little bit. Even though it's a strong uptrend, this is a kind of starting to look like a reversal spot. Good signal bar, second entry long here off the 20 MA. Just not enough room to these highs here, right? If it got rejected here once before, it could be rejected again. So this is why, you know, you want enough room from this high to this right entry. It's not enough room for me to scalp right there. From here to here, it's barely a point. Let's break below. This is why you don't take that long trade here, because the fact that we had right already it reversed here, we could reverse again, micro double top. I didn't like this trap because it was above the 20 MA. So many times I probably would have skipped this and it might actually work out, and you guys might be like, oh, that's an easy trade, should have taken that trade. But no. You gotta pay attention that, you know, we got stopped out here. So It tries to attempt again. Doesn't even reach there this time. I have a Bye Bye Money fan, and he's saying that he's a big fan. Thanks for changing your name just for this stream. Appreciate it. The 5 minute. 5 minute had a big push up, and now inside bar here, outside up, inside bar, push down. And might want to come to the 20 MA, I'm not sure. I mean, still strong move up. $10K, about to touch the 20 MA. This to me looks like a kind of first break of trend on this trend line here. Even if I adjust this trend line to be like this, to me it's still first break of trend. But this makes more sense for me. Teeny bar here. Dragon Warrior asks, what is your worst case S&P prediction, Panda? I honestly, over the years, I've learned don't fight the Fed. If the Fed is saying they are raising interest rates, don't fight them. You know, just let it happen and let the market crash. It's pretty much the closest thing to direct correlation that we have, in my opinion. The Fed says they're going to lower interest rates, market's going to go up. They say they're going to raise interest rates, market's going to go down. Right? Quantitative easing, market's going to go up. Quantitative tightening, the market's going to go down. It's clockwork. It's just going to happen like that. Amazing. That's a two-leggy here. It's a little teeny one. It's not one I like, but A, B, C. Two-legged pullback. Two pushes up here. Big push down back to yesterday's high. And it makes sense because we do have a ledge here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits in a row on yesterday's high. So it might be an important price today. If the Fed continues to raise interest rates, even though we're having a kind of a nice bounce here, as long as they raise interest rates, I don't think any way the market can really go up, in my opinion. Now, don't take that as financial advice. That's my opinion, and so it's just from experience and just looking at charts, it's just always been the case. Yeah, ever since I think 2008, they really haven't lowered interest rates or raised interest rates. Yeah, so always in long, so this always in long, you cannot necessarily trade this because you need to have follow through. And Al Brooks would say strong bull bar with follow through, he would buy it. And the thing is, when he buys it, he'll buy with a big stop. And also, you got to look at the left of the chart. You have resistance here, right? So strong bull bar, follow through, buy. Here, follow through. Strong bull bar here could be risky, but follow through bar, and you can buy here, but you know, you broke above here. But the thing is, if you do buy here, you gotta have a wide stop, enough to come out break even on the next good signal bar. Strong bull bar here, follow through, and just buy. Always in. You're scalping here. You're not really swing trading. Big bull bar, follow through. So you buy here, it does reverse a little bit, but ends up scalping you out. So it really depends. You know, you can't just buy on a big strong bull bar. You have to expect follow through. Plus, you gotta look at the left of the chart to make sure there's no resistances, right? There's no reversals anywhere. Someone asked a question. Jaden asked, what am I doing for my 10K sub? I'm slowly grinding to 10K subs, and I know, other than just doing like a show with you guys, with you know, some raffles, and I don't know what else to do. 10K I think is like the last kind of milestone that allows like perks. It allows you to post like merch on the actual YouTube channel, which I do want to do eventually. I think you know, there might be some demand for some nice panda apparel. If I ever made apparel, it would always be something like something that you could wear without, you know, regardless if you knew about this channel or not. It has to be aesthetic enough. But yeah, other than that, I'm not sure. Not really sure what to do. If you guys have any good ideas for the 10K sub, let me know. I wanted to do like perhaps like trade some micros or something, and maybe have you guys trade for me with pulls. But yeah, I don't know. Retesting the highs, right? Coming back to this ledge. Yeah, I'm gonna ask. I'll try to snag a nice coupon for you guys from Apex. Definitely gonna try that. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. The double bottom here. I wanted to actually hit this ledge. Like, I feel like it wants to come back down to it. And I'm a little scared to go long, or yeah, a little scared to go long until it gets hit. But don't have any setups regardless. Notice the 5 minute doesn't even touch the 20 EMA yet. Very close to it. It's just the first entry, second pullback here. 10K bouncing off the 20 EMA here. First entry. First pullback. But yeah, I want to get back to you guys, so I'm going to do a couple raffles for you guys. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking it wants to hit yesterday's high at least. 5 minute about to create a second entry. This is a second entry short here, but I'm concerned it's more like a second entry long setup. This is what I'm looking for here on the 5 minute. First pullback, first entry, second pullback. Looking for a two-leggy off the 20 MA here on the 5 minute. 10K about to do the same pattern. Sitting on my pause. I got no setup here. Starting to get choppy in this area, as you guys can see. Fail breakdown, fail breakout. Comes back in. Hopefully you guys are doing better than I am. Let's see here. Kellyanne in the house. Good morning, Kelly. If you're new to the stream, I'm Bye Bye Money. We trade the two-legged pullback here on the emini. If you don't know what that is, it's the price action setup. You can look in the description below for details of the setup. And we trade every single day, stream every single day, 9 o'clock for the pre-market show, 9:15 for the mainstream. I'm glad that you guys are joining us. We trade also 100% risk-free using Apex. Major Dave asks, how cold was the ocean up in Maine? Too cold to enjoy. Yeah, I mean, I saw some people. We went to a place called Sand Beach in Acadia, and it's like there's not really beaches in Maine. I feel like it's more like ports. A lot of ports there. A lot of people with boats. but I saw people swimming in Sand Beach, and I know they're cold. I know they're freezing. There are like 3 people in the water. I was wondering why, and they're probably wondering why Panda was at the beach, but it was really cold. One of the nicest things about Maine is that the weather is actually really nice in the summer. We're getting a big push up here. I would have liked it to test yesterday's low here, but there's no way I'm trading this chop here thinking that we're gonna get a reversal here. No siree, no siree, Bob. 1, 2, 3, 4 overlapping bars in a row. Even if that does make a nice scalp, I don't care because that is not something tradable in my opinion. You can trade 2 leggies in any market because it's a price action setup, and so any instrument that has high volume, right? You have like some penny stocks that just really doesn't follow any of the patterns, but anything with high volume, right? That means that you have mass psychology in play in the market. The 2-leggy works because the market has to make 2-leg moves. It just makes them. It's in our DNA. Works in every market. Also, the indicators here, if you guys are wondering, this is the the 2-legged pullback indicator. Also, trading range indicator here, marking the trading ranges for us. If you want information about any of those, then you can go to the official website at www.twoleggedpullback.com. Almost want to fade this breakout here, and I almost want to go short here, coming back into our trading range, into our blue box. Almost want to go short here. And good thing I didn't, because I just reversed it immediately. I might make the move now. I'm a little confused on what's happening here. As in, like, is it an uptrend or is it a downtrend? Are we in an uptrend now or are we downtrend? The most recent trend has been downtrend. And we do have a break of trend to new low here, but in my opinion, we could still have a new low. Technically, we also had a break of trend to new high. So we're looking for a downtrend now. But this chop below makes me want to stay out of this market. Right, this overlapping bars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These overlapping bars themselves, I just do not want to trade that. There we go, big push down. Coming back to the bottom of our blue box here. I'm thinking it wants to test yesterday's high. Gonna make a 2-leggy on the 5-minute. About to make a 2-leggy. Right, this blue line that I drew, it's about to come to fruition. I think. Hasn't happened yet. 2-leggy, possibly also on 2-leggy on the 10K chart. 5-minute also, right? Second pullback. Come back to the 20 MA here. I kind of wanted to go short here to, basically have a failed breakout of this blue box. Come back to the bottom of the blue box. I wanted to do that, but I stayed away from it. At least to the bottom of this chop, maybe, but yeah. But like I mentioned, right, break of trend to new high, looking for a reversal. Now we're in a downtrend. Also, 2-legged pullback formed on the 5-minute chart off the 20 MA potentially. I still wanted to touch yesterday's high for unfinished business, but even if we don't hit it, I'll look for a long trade if I could. But right now, I need at least 2 legs down. Right, you need at least 2 legs down here to complete this downtrend. Looking for 2 legs down. Got our 2 legs down. Most likely going to hit yesterday's low or yesterday's high, I think. Maybe not. So like a pullback. This is a higher low setup, also in our blue box. Actually, it's a long trade here. Could be a 2-legged pullback back to yesterday's high. Tricky stuff here. In my opinion, very tricky. Hard to trade this. Are we going to try to complete this unfinished business, or are we going to have this trading range play out with a higher low setup to come back to the top of this blue box? Looks like the higher low setup is playing out here. We have a 2-legged pullback forming here. A, B, C 2-legged pullback. I'll take a trap trade to the long side here. If we get a fail second entry short here, I'll take a long trade. Even with the outside bar reversal. So basically a 2-legged pullback, right? What I'm looking for right now is a failed second entry short. A, B, C 2-legged pullback, right? This will trigger a second entry short, but I want that to reverse and shoot up. Notice the higher time frame, a nice second entry long forming here on this higher time frame. A, B, C, second entry long. 5-minute chart as well, touching the 20 MA perfectly here. A, B, C pattern. About 30 more seconds for this candle to finish. We might get a nice push up here with the end of that candle. I'm looking for a setup though on the 2K chart. That's the thing. The thing is also on the 10K chart, the risk is actually not that large. Like I can enter this trade on the 10K chart and risk whatever points there are because it's not that much. It's really not that much here. I almost want to take this trade on a 10K chart because the risk is like 1, 2, 3, about 4 points large. Even lower now with the retracement. Does trigger. The 5-minute triggering second entry long off the 20 MA. I want to set up on the 2K chart. I'll take a trap trade here. No setups, pandas. Now we're just at the top of the blue box again. triple bottom, 1, 2, 3, right? Failures to break down. And this is one of the things you just have to watch because there's no entries for me here. So I'm just watching this, just watching. Looking for a trap trade here. If we can get it, I'll look to go long. And it will be a breakout trade, which is unfortunate. I don't like those trades, but you can only take what the market gives you. And I want to trade an uptrend here. I want to get in a long here if I can. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks, pal. Give me a fail second entry short. I'll take it. I'll take anything. Give me something. Look at this limit order market right now. Coming back to the top of the blue box. So the higher low entry was the better entry to take, but I just saw yesterday's high, thinking it would act as a magnet of some sort. You can see what by the price action that the market is buying with limit orders. Right? They just keep buying. Not letting any candle break a previous candle's low. Just keep buying it. Which could give us a sense of the bullishness of this market right now. But yeah, I mean, I need a setup. I need a fail second entry short. I need something. So frustrating. No entries here for us. Doesn't break a previous candle's low, so we can't get any type of pullback here. Super frustrating. Even though we know it's going up, it's just, you know, I could have maybe entered it, the two leggy on the 10K chart. I was thinking about it because the risk was only about 1, 2, 3, about 4 points risk on the 10,000 tick chart. It's very rare to have with a good signal bar. Pretty rare to have that. 5 minute as well. Good signal bar off the 20 EMA. Right, two leggy off the 20 EMA here. So I was thinking maybe taking it, but I wanted an entry on the smaller time frame. Never got it. Super frustrating. Continues to be a limit order market, right? People just buying at the bottom here. And it will continue to be so until it's not. So it's risky. Risky, risky, risky. I see a lot of you guys are doing pretty well today. A little bit of green at least. It seems like most of you guys are. If you know it's going up, maybe you should just buy. That's today's lesson. So frustrating, man. You just see the slow grind up. Just no entries for us. At least for me. This entire way, no entries. Right? No candle breaks below the previous candle's low. This entire way up. Gets about one tick away. Doesn't even touch it. Doesn't even make a double bottom. Shows you the bullishness of this market right now. Right? People are just willing to buy. The majority vote has spoken, and it's just buys. Just watching, no entries whatsoever. It's one of those super frustrating markets that just don't allow any entries. We're basically trapped out of this uptrend. We're not trapped in, right? The bears are trapped in here, right? The bears want a way out. We're thinking strong bull bars, you know, maybe coming back down here, banking on a breakdown. And they're just waiting for a pullback to come out break even, but they have mistaken. They're trapped in. We are trapped out. We're bulls who are trying to get into this trend, but we cannot get in because the market keeps going up. Finally a pullback. That took forever, but that's a pullback here. Breaking a previous candle's high. Now we got that second entry short here. And if we want to participate in this uptrend, now it's way too late, right? It's too late in the uptrend. Far away from the 20 MA. Hard to enter this trap now, so it triggers at a time where we cannot enter. On another time frame, this, you know, a smaller time frame, this probably would have been a pullback here. So like I mentioned, it's going to be a limit order market until it's not. And right now, right, this triggers not with limit orders, right? That triggered with a stop order, right? The only way you can do that is stop order market. Stop orders are coming in for the bears, enough to push it down this much. But you can see the bulls are just buying at the close. Right? This bar closed here, but they bought it. They're so eager to buy it, actually created a gap between that close and this open on the next bar. It does fill the gap immediately, but right, shows the eagerness that bulls are still willing to buy limit order. So let's say you bought a limit order here, right, or limit order here, right, and you see this big move down. You buy another limit order at the close of this bar, and now you come out break even. So that's what a lot of bulls did. So they're gonna keep, you know, their limit order markets keep buying until it actually fails, and then they're gonna try to come out break even as soon as possible. At least that's what I would do if I had that kind of capital. Inside bar created. You can see what the price action, the story, the traders are doing. Right, it fails like into short, triggers above. I'm not entering that because late in trend, and also doesn't even come close to the 20 MA. It is an uptrend though, but still, I'm not interested. The setup's not there. Those who enter that trap trade are sweating now with this follow through. Got stopped out. I almost want to go long here on the first entry, but I'm going to sit on my pause. I almost want to go long here on this first entry. But sitting on my pause here. Day trading like a predator. I just finished reading price charts bar by bar. Which Al Brooks book would you get next? Thanks. I actually wouldn't get the books next. I would actually get his course, online course. I do have a link in my description for that course. I don't care if you use it or not, but if you do, it helps me. But I think I'm not sure if you get a discount. You might get a small discount if you use the link, but the online course is second to none. Is the amount of knowledge you gain from taking his online course, especially because he has examples for every single thing he talks about. In my opinion, it is probably the best course you can get online. I think personally, when it comes to price action.
5-minute trap.
Sitting on my pause here. 5-minute trap. I see. If this trap happens on a 5-minute, I may want to take it, but let's see if we can get a two-leggy. A, B, C. That's what I'm looking for here. Let me check if I get a discount on that for you guys. That'd be nice.
Five-minute trap.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I get it. It'd been nice if you guys can get a little discount using the link. Okay, we got two-leggy here. Alright, two-legged pullback, higher low setup, on an uptrend. Do not copy my trades, please. First break of trend, looking for a new high. Outside bar reversal potentially here. I'm gonna try to come with a retracement here. Looking for a long trade here. Do not copy my trades. Looking for a retracement in this trade. The risk is about 2 points large. It's outside bar reversal. It might bite me in the butt. Unfortunately, my butt's about to get bitten. Feeling the heat. Feeling the heat. Come on. Come on. Push. Feeling the heat, feeling the heat. Come on. Come on. Don't. No. I don't know why this doesn't work. Officially tilted. Pandas, the outside bar reversal, higher, low, second entry, long setup on an uptrend, failing on me right there. But outside bar reversal, that's why I skipped them. But I decided to take it this time. Pandas, that concludes. That concludes. Oh man, is this it? Is it gonna pop up now? Is that the trade? The second entry long here? The second entry long that I should have waited for? One more trade, pandas. Shall we? Shall we dance? I'm in another trade here. I'm going to take this will be my last trade. With a retracement, 2-point loss if I lose this. Oh, pandas, I'm going to lose it. I'm out. I'm out, pandas. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be trading. God bless. 9 o'clock for the main, or the pre-market show, 9:15 for the mainstream. I'm done. I'm done. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Happy trading. God bless.